So good day everyone. So in the fast-paced world of hospitality, employees are expected to deliver excellent service while working long hours, handling stressful situations, and meeting the high demands of guests. Behind the smiles and professionalism, many workers silently struggle with pressure, fatigue, and emotional stress. So this presentation will focus on the mental health and well-being support in hospitality workplace, highlighting why it is essential, the challenges faced by workers, and how organizations can create a healthier and more supportive work environment. So for the introduction, it says that people working in hospitality like hotels, restaurants, resorts often deal with long working hours, stressful environments, demanding or difficult guests. Because of these conditions, employees can experience burnout or extreme exhaustion, poor job performance, then low job satisfaction. So even though there are laws that protect workers' physical safety, their mental health is often ignored or overlooked. So the purpose of our study is to promote emotional and psychological well-being among hospitality workers and to highlight the importance of mental health support in the industry. So in simple terms, hospitality workers are stressed and mentally drained, and this needs more attention and support, not just physical safety.
So next is the description of right. So this right says that companies must give their employees the right kind of mental health support while they are at work. Basically, it means that workplace should be a place where people can get help if they are feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Next is what the right is. Employees have the right to access mental health programs, counseling sessions, and stress management support. This means companies should help workers take care of their mental well-being, not just their physical health. And also, how does it works? Employers provide different resources like seminars, counseling sessions, and even rest breaks. These activities help employees manage stress, avoid burnout, and stay productive. Basically, this right ensures that employees feel supported, mentally healthy, and able to perform their work better.
Ano ka? Naka-play na to. This explains what the program focuses on. It mainly covers work-related stress, which is the pressure employees feel from their job. It also includes burnout prevention, meaning helping workers avoid extreme exhaustion from too much work. Another important part is emotional support, where employees are given help or someone to talk to when they feel overwhelmed. Lastly, it promotes work-life balance, so employees can manage both their job and personal life properly. This applies to both employees and employers. Employees benefit by feeling supported, while employers gain a more productive and motivated workforce. This shows the legal foundation of the program. It is based on Republic Act 11058, which focuses on occupational safety and health standards, and Republic Act 11036, also known as Mental Health Act. These laws ensure that employee safety and mental well-being are protected in the workplace. For the scope, this applies to business like hotels, restaurant, resorts, and tourism-related establishments. It is implemented during both regular and peak seasons. However, there are some limitations. The program depends on the country's budget and resources. Also, the activities or support may vary depending on the size of the company. And the most importantly, everything must follow the company's policies.
So, who it applies to? Both employees and employers Then, while the employees benefits from support, the employers gain a more productive work workforce. So, asa dito ma-apply siya sa mga employee o sa employers. Then, ag employees kuno kay maka-benefits gikan sa support nya ag employers pod makagain nga ag trabaho sa mga employees kay productive. Now, let's talk about positive impact. So, in employee welfare, it reduces stress and burnout. So, some of the positive impact daw kuno kay makareduce siya sa stress o burnout sa employees. Then kung sa work environment sad, it creates a positive workplace. Ganun positive man. Di man negative. Ay di. Kuan man. So, kay positive impact man siya. So, positive po ang workplace. Then in business operations, it increases productivity and reduces absenteeism. What? So sa business operations daw kuno, ang iyang positive impact kay maka-increase siya productivity and maka-reduce po siya kuan absenteeism. What the hell? Dili na siya absent ang mga employee, ngana na siya. Then last positive impact kay against satisfaction. So nga naman kay better mag-service quality sa mga employee. Kay positive man lagi. Agadiya Balenciaga Gucci.
The presentation explains the possible challenges in implementing mental health programs in workplace. These include financial cost, lack of awareness, and resistance from management. To address this, the group suggests practical solutions such as low-cost programs, awareness training, gradual implementation, and partnering with mental health organizations.
A case scenario is presented where a hotel employee experiences stress due to long hours and demanding guests. With proper mental health support like counseling and stress management, the employee improves performance and confidence at work. Monitoring mechanism and penalties. The report also highlights the importance of monitoring through HR programs, employee feedback, and performance reviews. Penalties such as warnings or legal actions may be applied if necessary. In conclusion, the group emphasizes that both employee and employer rights should be balanced. Mental health is as important as physical safety, and a healthy employee contributes to better service and a more successful businesses.